Hi, I'm Ben.
I'm Carly. I'm Tristan.
I'm Haley.
I'm Jordan. I'm Kinsey.
I'm Riso.
I'm Jackson.
I'm Stella.
I'm Adeline.
I'm Dion.
I'm Jackson.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jillian, and this is MagTV.
Hi there, and welcome to this edition of MagTV. I'm Dion.
And I'm Jordan. Where did all the desks go? In this episode of MagTV, we'll show you a big donation that went from Magnolia to schools in Mexico. We'll highlight some of the special visitors who came over from Carlsbad High School to help us out. Plus, we'll also ask everyone around campus what they want to be when they grow up in the lion's share.
We'll also have our teacher feature, our dad jokes of the month, and take you to the principal's office. But first, with a look back at some of the other things that happened around campus this month. Here's Adeline.
Hi guys, did you know that we're already 100 days into the school year? This month, many students and teachers dressed up like they're 100.
Well, hello, Sonny. Glad you could join us.
We now have just 3.5 months left in the school year. Since our last episode, we also had the family dance. Everyone had a blast, including Mr. Nelson, who won the horse race at the Kentucky Derby themed event.
Was the winner Nelson, and what was your horse's name? Rusty.
This week is the deadline for the talent show applications, and we're excited to see what everyone puts together for this year's show, which will be on April 30th. Don't forget to keep bringing in your recyclable cans and bottles. The recycling program is going strong every Friday. And today, of course, is the jogathon. Run hard and have lots of fun out there. For MagTV, I'm Adeline. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Adeline. You may have seen some older kids on campus this month.
That's because some of the students from Carlsbad High School came to Magnolia to work on projects and to hang out for the recess in something called Lancers and Lions. With more on that, here's Ben.
Thanks, Dion and Jordan. The Lancers and Lions program pairs up students from Carlsbad High School with second and third graders from Magnolia.
Well, my friend Cole was telling me about some amazing kids at Magnolia Elementary School, and I heard a lot of them like to play some football, so we thought we'd come down and show them how to play some football.
Some of the things they're working on together is the idea of becoming the happiest person you can be. And they're doing that through meditation, writing about things they're thankful for, working together, and being an active person.
It was about being paired up with a high schooler from Carlsbad High School and doing cool things like building with stencils and doing fun activities with your big buddy.
So we made a flip grid in Miss Lupika's class, and we made it for the high schoolers, and their teacher watched it and picked the pairs for us.
The best part of Lancers and Lions is you get paired up with a high schooler and you get to learn about them and you get to do fun crafts.
The plan is to have the Carlsbad students come once or twice every month throughout the whole year. For MagTV, I'm Ben. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ben. You may not even have known it, but we did some serious sharing at school this month.
With more on that, here's Kinsey.
Hi guys, we used to have a ton of desks and chairs stored here in the auditorium, but all of that changed this month. We donated dozens of desks and dozens of chairs that we no longer needed, as well as tables and teacher desks, to schools in Mexico. Why did we make the donation?
Well, we made the donation for two reasons. One was to help solve a problem we had, which is storage. So we didn't have space for these items for the whole first part of the year. Most of these items were being stored in the auditorium, kind of up against the walls, because we didn't have anywhere else to put it. But it was also an idea to look at a way that we could support some other students in other parts of the world that don't have the same resources we do. So it was a way for us to solve our problem and help solve someone else's too.
With our new construction project, we're going to have less storage space, and we'll also be getting new desks and chairs throughout the school. So we wanted to do something good for other students. Who is it going to?
So the furniture is going to several different locations, but they're all in Mexico. We have a number of locations where we have a lot of migrant families that are traveling through the area and they don't have permanent schools set up. So a lot of times they're doing kind of impromptu school outdoors, on the ground, with whatever materials they have. So this was a way for us to get them some resources, set up a more proper school so that we could support the learning happening there as well.
It was taken to Mexico by a group that loaded up the furniture in a truck and drove it to Mexico to deliver it to the schools. And we weren't the only school in Carlsbad that helped out. All in all, it was a win-win situation. For MagTV, I'm Kinsley. Back to you guys.
It's time now for our teacher feature.
Tristan is with 5th grade teacher, Miss Clark.
Thanks, guys. Hi, Mrs. Clark. Good morning. What's your favorite thing about teaching Magnolia?
My favorite thing is the kids. I love hanging out with the kids and learning about their personalities and everything that they like and some things they dislike.
How long have you been teaching?
I've been at Magnolia, I think, for 23 years, and then I was at Kelly for 5 years.
Tell us about your family.
I have a husband who worked for Carlsbad Fire Department. He retired. He now works at Palomar College. And I have a daughter who teaches kindergarten at Buena Vista. This is her 3rd year. And I have a son who's going to the Fire Academy. And I have another son that is working at San Diego.
Where are you from?
I'm actually, this classroom that we're sitting in is my 6th grade classroom. So I actually grew up in Carlsbad, and I went to Magnolia, and then I went to Valley, and then I went to Carlsbad High School, and I went to college at Cal Poly.
That's awesome. What's your favorite subject?
Well, it has to be science, because I love teaching science. I think it's very engaging for the kids.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I like to read, and I like to go on little road trips with my family and lay out by my pool and relax.
That's awesome. Do you want to play a quick game of this or that?
Sure.
Cheerios or Rice Krispies?
Cheerios.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs, absolutely.
Beach or snow?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Beach in the summer, snow in the winter?
Science or math?
They're both connected to each other, so I think I have to say both.
That's awesome. Thanks, Mrs. Clark. For MagTV, I'm Tristan. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Tristan. We want to remind you of what's coming up. Don't forget, tomorrow's Leap Day, February 29th. That only happens once every 4 years. Also, tomorrow through next Saturday is Celebrate Carlsbad Days at Legoland. Tickets are discounted, and the money goes to fun robotics programs in the school district. March 5th is the Kindergarten Roundup and an orientation for parents of incoming kindergarteners in the auditorium. The next day is March 6th, is our award assembly. On the 11th, there's a Dine Out fundraiser at Islands at the mall. And on the 12th is Science Day, which is always super fun.
Maybe you want to be a scientist when you grow up. What does everyone else want to be? That's what we ask in this edition of the Lion Share.
Hi guys, what do you want to be when you're older and why?
I want to own a skate clothing company because it seems fun, and I would like to be the photographer for it.
I want to be an actor because I just want to. I want to be an actor because they make a lot of money.
I want to be a future Robloxian because I love Roblox.
I want to be a professional biker because I like bikes a lot.
That's cool.
I want to be a Major League Baseball player because my passion is for baseball.
I want to be a chef because my dad is.
That's awesome.
I want to be a baseball and basketball player because I play baseball and basketball, and I think it'll be really fun.
That's awesome.
I want to be a baseball player because I really like the sport and I think it's fun.
Nice.
I could either be a surfer, a skater, take over my dad's business, or play in my band.
I'm gonna be a person that helps animals, maybe.
I want to be a drummer / mathematician.
Nice.
Maybe you want to be a comedian when you grow up. Our dads all think they are.
Case in point, Riley Gaz's dad, Rich, who has our Dad Jokes of the Month.
I'm going to start off a little slow here. I'm going to work the crowd a little bit. So let's start with this one. What does a cloud wear under his raincoat? Thunderwear. All right. What do birds give out at Halloween? Tweets. 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 Okay. Starting a little slow. Why do we never tell jokes about pizza? Because it's too cheesy. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Why do vampires seem sick? They're always coughing. All right, here we go. See? Why was the little baby jalapeno shivering? It was a little chilly. Okay, guys. All right. Time to bring it home here. You ready? Why does Luke Skywalker always sleep with his lightsaber on? Because he's afraid of the Darth. Why wouldn't the crab share his food? Because he's a little shellfish. What do ninjas eat for lunch? Kung food. Okay, we're going in uncharted territory here. What do you call a hippie's wife? Mississippi. All right, I'm going to close it out with a good one. Maybe. Why don't vampires ever attack Taylor Swift? Because she has bad blood. Wow. Okay, that's it.
Don't forget, if you have a dad or a mom with bad jokes, or if you have any sort of story idea to share with us, email us at magtvcarlsbad@gmail.com or tell one of the members of the MagTV team.
Finally, it's time to take you to the principal's office. Here's Mr. Nelson and his words of wisdom.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Nelson. Welcome to my office. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about something that's been on my mind lately, and that is the concept of legacy. So I know I've talked before about Kobe Bryant, and just recently we lost Kobe Bryant to a tragic accident. But it got me thinking a lot about him and his legacy and what his legacy will be now that he's gone. And one of the things that I started to think a lot about is the fact that legacy is something we often think is established in big moments. We think that legacy is winning a championship, or legacy is getting an MVP award, or legacy is reaching the pinnacle of whatever your endeavor is. And actually, I think the opposite is true. Those things are nice highlights, but legacy, who you are and who you're going to be remembered as being, comes down to the little moments in between, the work that you do when no one's looking, the things you do to make the people around you better. Legacy happens in those small moments. Legacy doesn't happen in those big moments, and I think we forget that too often. The little moments are what really counts. That's an important lesson for all of us as we go through our school days and we think about the little things we do in the classroom, the little things we do at home to make ourselves better students and better members of our community. It's the little things that matter. I'm asking myself today, what do I want my legacy to be? And I encourage you to do the same. What do you want your legacy to be when you leave Magnolia, when you go out into our community, and when you grow up to take your spot in the world? That's it for me for today. I don't have anything funny to say today. Oh, and as always, go Lions.
Thanks, Mr. Nelson. And that does it for this edition. I'm Dion.
And I'm Jordan. We'll see you in March for our next edition of MagTV. And go Lions!
Check, check, check.
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 For MagTV, I'm back.
Okay. Are we ready? We're running? Excuse me. I
And we'll highlight some of the special visitors who came over from Carlsbad to help us out. Plus, we'll also, sorry.
The Lancers and Lions program paired up students with, oh my God.
Hi, and dozens of chairs that we no longer dozens of desks and dozens of chairs that we donated dozens of desks and dozens of chairs that we no longer needed.
Oh, I forgot to hit record.
Okay, I was like, oh no.
Just kidding.
Thank you, Mr. Nose. Thanks.
And go Lions!
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Excellent.